Even after clearing the driveway, I'm still at 60%. So let's go cut some more. All right, so I've used this thing for almost 2 hours now. It is still at 60% battery. I have cleaned an entire driveway. I have cleaned a pond dam, half of the pond dam. It just got too daggum hot. It is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, middle of the day, and I'm just whooped. I'm about to sweat to death. So I took this thing over to the garage, I plugged it in, and we got a good 36 watts input. Now we have a USB here. We have our outputs for the 12 volt here. We got our AC output and our 12 volt DC output. And with a full battery, I decided I wanted to test out how long it would take to run this large fan. And it took 1 hour and 42 minutes before it drained the entire battery. So we took it out and let it charge. Here is the time lapse. And the screen right now is showing a overlay from the user manual, which has all the different charge times and such for each device. Seven hours into it, and we are right up to 60% battery. So I let this thing charge yesterday in the full sun. It was 0, and now it is up to 60%, and it charged for 7 hours. So I had let it charge for 2.5 hours, and then I had to go out there and move it over and let it charge for 5 more hours. So we're only at 60% right there. So let's see if we can run this battery down and find out how long it takes to charge it via the wall outlet. So from 60% to 0, it brought it to almost a boil, but not quite. Hot. And yeah, let's go plug it into the wall and see how long it takes to charge it up that way. So I brought it inside the house. I plugged it into the wall with the included wall or outlet charger. And it's got a little input device right there. You just plug it straight in. Now we'll let this thing charge, and we got 100% in just under 5 hours. All right, now let's go over all the features. It comes with the charger here. This is the wall charger for your 110 outlet. And then this is a case, and it has a 12 volt where you could plug it into a cigarette lighter or something in your car and charge it that way as well. And it comes with a plethora of adapters here. It's got another 12 volt extension cable here where you can just plug it into here and you can power all kinds of little up to 12 volt different items. So that's it as far as all the stuff that came with it. Now as you saw in the video, it has the solar panel right here. This solar panel does just as good as the third-party solar panel. And I didn't see a difference in the charge time between this and the third-party 100 watt. So this one does just as good. It has the same input, same everything. And so this actually does a very good job. And it's perfect for camping. Now, it did a 2 weeks. I charged this thing 2 weeks ago, and I left this on intentionally to see how long it would take for it to run down. And it is still at 20% after 2 weeks, just running off of this LED. So this thing, just remember to turn this unit off or it's going to discharge the battery. Now this unit has a kickstand that you pull out right here, and you can lay it down. You've seen that while I was charging it. This unit right here just folds up, and then that is your solar panel. And it doesn't look like it much, but you can see it in the sun. You can see that that is the solar panel, and that will charge your unit. You can probably see it more from this angle. You can see the little squares. Now it has a button here for your display. You can turn your display on or off, and it has the AC on or off. It has the DC on or off, and it also has little covers here where you have your USB-C out. You got your 65 watt out, and then a 18 watt out. And then under here, you got your output and input. There is a spider web in there. Then you got your input right there to where you can input either another solar panel, or you can use the input from the charger. It will plug in to that same input right there. Now, I've used this generator countless times. I've plugged in everything from televisions to internet, routers, the whole 9 yards, my computer. Let's see, I did a refrigerator, I've done fans, I've done countless fans, I've done lights, just running it through a whole gamut of different things to, in the event of an emergency, something that you would use in real life in an emergency. Now, what I showed you on the video here is cleaning my driveway for several hours, cleaning my pond dam, and you know, it really ran down whenever I hooked in a very power draining burner, and it really just sucked all the juice out of that. It went from 60% all the way down to nothing real quick. But I have a feeling that, you know, that little thing says 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I figured it was somewhere in between the 40 and the 60. It wasn't a full 60%. But it sat out there for an entire day charging up in a solar panel, and that was only brought it up to 60% from a dead battery. Then I hooked it up to some additional solar panels, 100 watt, a third-party solar panel that I have. I hooked it up and it charged, and it got up to 60% in the same amount of time. So it didn't matter whether I was using a secondary solar panel or the one that was included or built into it. The one that was built into it is just as good as the secondary one. Now, plugging it in, it only took a few hours, like 4 hours, a little over 4 hours, to fully charge this thing. It comes with all the specs. It comes with the book that tells you everything that you need to know to use this thing. And it has a bunch of 12 volt adapters where you can plug it into various different things. So overall, all in all, this is now one of my favorite solar chargers, solar generators, backup battery power, whatever you want to call. But this is my favorite because I can take it camping with me, open up the solar panel and let it charge in the great outdoors. I don't have to worry about bringing separate solar panels, stuff like that. So I love this thing. And whenever I go camping, I'm only using it to charge batteries for my cameras, to film and do videos and stuff like that. Hey, I hope you found this video helpful. I'll see you next time. God bless you.